Hello, all you awake, free, and ready noble warriors. Welcome. I'm Dwayne Klassen, and today we are talking about the 5 signs that you are a chosen one. So let's go. Break free and join the Awake, Free, and Ready community. Awaken your soul, free your mind, and get ready for what's next. Yeah, I want to talk about the 5 signs that you are a chosen one. And this topic essentially came up from a presentation I gave over the weekend. It was only a few minutes that I could offer on the subject. So I thought I would just share it with you because many of you weren't there. And I want to put this out there simply because so many people are feeling something big has changed or is coming. And the fact that you're here at Awake, Free, and Ready tells me that you are definitely one of the chosen ones. So let's look at the 5 signs that you are indeed a chosen one. And I think just by the title alone, you already can feel it. You can feel a connection to the topic of this video. That's not an accident. And I'm going to share why. But the number one reason why you are considered a chosen one is you don't fit in. And you haven't for a very long time. You are not one to go along with the masses. It has never really been your thing. Now, arguably, some of you have opened your eyes much wider in the last couple of years. There has been a force amongst us that has caused us to think, and for some, the first time, to think critically. Because you can feel that something is very, very wrong with the narrative. And all of your spidey senses were going off months ago. And everything that you thought was the truth has become the truth. If you want to know the future, ask a conspiracy theorist. Yeah, we've had our finger on the pulse for quite a long time. But the fact that the masses have ostracized or shunned or put barriers between those that know and those that don't know is simply because the system wants everyone to forget. That's their hope, that everyone is going to forget what happened in the past, what happened in the not so distant past, and what's happening now. They want everyone to just dumb down and forget it all. And so there are so many situations where you have become a square peg for a round hole, and it just doesn't work for you. You do not fit in. And you know this. You've experienced it. Some of you have lost your jobs because you now don't fit in with the narrative. Some of you have lost families because you don't fit in with the narrative. All right. So number 2, let's get into that. You question everything. This is so important and why you are who you are. Thinking critically. Thinking with a certain level of skepticism to be able to dig deep into what's really going on. Not only for your health and well-being, but for our livelihood, our countries that we come from. Most of you have seen your country go into disarray, fallen apart, a shadow of its former self. Some of you, if you're like me, I'm embarrassed about how my country has gone from this shiny jewel to this tarnished piece no one wants. Really, it is just unbelievable where our governments have allowed us to devolve into. Not saying us in this group, but people as a whole. And we're just kind of blown away by how easy it has been. And most people don't see the issue. They see you and I as the issue. We're the challenge. And so your critical thinking has saved your butt. Your critical thinking has allowed you to see things with new eyes. Your critical thinking allows you to be a hell of a lot more discerning with the people that you want to associate with. And that is really important. It's one of the reasons I wanted to create this community of like-minded individuals that are passionate about moving forward and uplifting humanity in the process. That's what we're here to do. All right. The third sign that you are a chosen one is that life has been incredibly difficult for you. Maybe not just in the last couple of years, but overall, things have been a challenge. Sometimes it goes great, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you feel like you're right up here, and for some inexplicable reason, that self-sabotage mechanism kicks in. Or you've had a lot of loss. Your health has been a roller coaster. It has, really gotten you down. It just doesn't feel like anything is changing. Well, you're going through a lot of that challenge. The sorrow, the pain, the frustration. Yeah, you're going through it because you have what it takes to handle it. So you're never given anything you can't handle. And the fact that you have gone through so much strife and hardship and challenges is a sign that you are made with a different metal, that you are made that uniquely to be able to handle this. And it's so important that you don't see your past or your present difficulties and challenges as all of who you are. You are a child of the Most High. You are more powerful than you can possibly imagine. It's just the acceptance of, okay, I'm dealing with this, I'm going through this because I can handle this. And I guarantee you that if you take on the mindset that you truly are a chosen one, in spite of your circumstances, you will have the wherewithal, you'll get the download that you need to be able to get through it, but not only just through it, but to thrive. Because your time to thrive is coming. Even though the optics of what's going on around the world, that's their world. That's what they're going to experience. You're here for something much, much more. And so I get it. It hurts. It's painful. It's frustrating. Yeah, when you see others getting victories, doing things that it just seems to be so seemingly easy for them, that they just do the exact same thing and they don't have to worry about being in any other place than right now. And that's where you need to be, right here, right now. Their experience is unique to them, but you are here for more. So know that your pain, suffering, and challenges is not coming from a place of a victim. You're here to be victorious, and that's who you are. I'm here to remind you of that that is who you are. All right. Number 4, you have an inner knowing of something much greater. You have a knowing that something big, something wondrous, something amazing is about to happen. And you've felt this a very long time. And sometimes it comes to pass. Sometimes it does not. But you can feel in the core of who you are that something incredible is here. And that you have a place within this miracle that's about to come. And for a lot of people, it's very difficult to put it into words because it is one of these intangible feelings. It's just a knowing that at this place in time, you are here for something much greater than all of humanity combined. If you think about it, just how incredible the odds are that you're in this place, in this time, as you are. Most of you watching this or listening to this are purebloods. That's the term everyone's getting in regards to those that have never taken the jab. So there's that. And even if you did, there is parts of you that know that something is afoot and you're going to play a huge role in that. What that is unknown, but you can feel it. So that's your 4th sign. And the 5th one. The 5th one is that you are connected to source, and that creates the leader within you. There is an incredible level of leadership that you have. Now, you might be watching this and thinking, well, yeah, I kind of feel it, but I haven't never really applied it. And you might be considered a background person. But even so, there is a calling, and this is where the chosen one within you is wanting to rise up from being a background individual. And this is my challenge to you, is that no matter how you're wired, whether you're an extrovert or introvert or an introverted extrovert, which I am, I love the limelight, I do, but I also just absolutely relish my alone time. I can say I'm alone, but I'm never lonely. And that has a lot to do with my personal space and how I cherish it. So I will always be that person that wants to hang out, no question. But when it's time to go home, I'm looking forward to that. Or you might be one of these people that if someone cancels on you, it's no big deal. It's not. You're like, okay, awesome. Because you get to do your own thing. That's how I'm wired. But there's that leader within you, and that leader is here to rise. And in whatever capacity that is going to be. And so as the leader, start sharpening the saw. What is that going to look like? Who do you need to reach out to? Who is your tribe? Who do you need to get around? What is the voice within wanting to say? Even if you're going to make a bunch of mistakes, even if you don't know how it's going to come out, you're going to forego looking silly or stupid or not sounding intelligence. There. I'm doing it in spite of it. Because this is my calling, or part of it. So these are the 5 signs, and there are many others. This is just a quick snapshot of the 5 signs that you are one of the chosen ones. The fact that you're here, I want you to look at all the pressure that you were under to conform, comply, and obey. Think about it. Day in and day out, from people, the news, the government, it doesn't matter. You are being bombarded with the pressure. And most people just succumbed because they believed it was real. But because you're critical thinking, because of how you're wired, some way, somehow you thought this was all BS. And so you have made your decision because you are one of the chosen ones. Something wonderful is coming. I do not believe for a minute that you and I are here to experience a dystopian apocalypse. I don't. I think we are going to inherit something incredible. We just have to be ready for it. Be ready for any eventuality. So stand in your nobleness. Stand in that power, that divinity, and meditate. Connect to source, whatever that is to you, and just get quiet as much as you can. Just get into the stillness. Ask for help. Ask for assistance. Feel that help. Feel that assistance, knowing that you are never alone. You're never, ever alone. And sadly, too many people are feeling that right now. They're feeling the weight of the isolation. And I'm here to tell you that you are never alone. And just tap into that. There's so much love. There's so much power. There's so much incredible energy out there that we just have to tap into that. I am so grateful that you are here at Awake, Free, and Ready. And I appreciate your energy. I appreciate your time. And I see that you are a chosen one. So we are doing this together. We are standing united against the wind. And we will prevail. We truly will. So keep the faith. Breathe deep and know that you are loved and you are connected and you are never alone. If this was of value to you, please like, share, comment on it. I would love to hear your thoughts and feedback. And of course, hit that subscribe button. Give us one of these. Give us a thumbs up. Every little bit helps to grow the community and change the algorithm in our favor. And if you want to reach out with support, click the Patreon button. Be good to yourself, and remember, you are here to awaken your soul, free your mind, and get ready for what's next. I'm Dwayne Klassen. Enjoy the rest of your day. Talk to you soon. Cheers.